Hey, what is up everyone? I'm late breaking this news because this is actually news that came out yesterday, but it was a little too late for me to cover it. But I knew I wanted to make a video about it today, and that is Austin St. John will be in the upcoming season of Beast Morphers, that being Beast Morphers Season 2. He'll be reprising the role of Jason Lee Scott, the original Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and of course, as you all know, the Gold Ranger from Power Rangers Zeo. So this is exciting news for fans of, well, especially old school fans like myself, seeing him finally come back to the franchise. The last time he was in an episode was Forever Red, which now at this point is well over 10 years ago. I mean, nearly 20 years since he was last on an episode, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, this is exciting stuff. Although Austin himself has not actually confirmed this, apparently somebody that is a part of the production has confirmed it. This person has not, of course, come out publicly and said this, but apparently they confirmed it to the hashtag show, which is the article that I will be going over here. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But let's go ahead and read the article here real quick, and I'll give some thoughts on it. A big tradition from past seasons of Power Rangers was teaming up with the previous season's cast. During the Neo Saban era, we only had the Samurai team join forces with RPM Series Red. Eka Darva, who played Scott on Power Rangers RPM, voiced the character. We also had last season's epic team-up Dimensions in Danger that featured the Ninja Steel cast and various Rangers throughout the show's long history. Last season also brought the second return of Yoshi Sudarso. He reprised his role as Koda from Power Rangers Dino Charge. Now we'll see Austin St. John in a Beast Morphers team-up as well. Our team-up's coming back. There have been some lingering questions in the Power Rangers Hasbro era, however, one of which is this: will Power Rangers bring back the legendary team-ups that old and new fans alike have come to enjoy? That's especially a question in light of with this season's Super Sentai adaptation being Go Buster, that a team-up of all the previous Dino-themed Sentais, Jew Ranger, Aba Ranger, and Koryuger, the Power Rangers equivalent of MMPR, Dino Thunder, and Dino Charge. Earlier this year, these pictures surfaced, which many began to speculate a team-up was in the works. As you can see below, the head of Keeper from Power Rangers Dino Charge costume appeared on the set along with the Vivix from the same season. Fans have clamored for this team-up ever since it was done in Go Buster. Now it looks like we may finally get it, or at least a version of it, in the second season of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. A few days ago, we reported that past Dino Charge Rangers have been spotted in New Zealand. Team-up confirmed. We can now confirm with the source close to production that the team-up will happen. Not only will the team-up happen, but the original Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Austin St. John, is set to reprise his role as Jason Scott. ASJ hasn't been seen on Power Rangers since the Forever Red episode of Power Rangers Wild Force, and many fans have even petitioned to bring back the original leader of Power Rangers. It looks like Hasbro is giving the fans what they want. Austin St. John returns. We know that Austin St. John will be returning in person to the show, but we are unsure if any of his original cast members will reprise their roles or if they will just use voiceovers provided by the original actors. Sadly, the untimely death of Thuy Trang will make a full-on reunion with the original cast impossible, but Karen Ashley could fill in as the yellow MMPR Ranger. As for which other Rangers are returning, we can't confirm 100%. Nevertheless, the smart money is on Brennan Mejia, who is currently spending time in New Zealand and wearing his trademark red vest, Yoshi Sudarso, who would seem to be a lock also, although we can't confirm it, and with James Davies already based in New Zealand, it would make sense to see Chase also make his return. For the MMPR team, all we know is Austin St. John will make his return. We don't have any info yet on any cast members from Dino Thunder returning to the franchise. So there you have it. Now, of course, I have to see it to believe it, but I don't doubt that this could be true because of the fact now Hasbro has a hold of the franchise. As we know, it's been pretty well documented that Austin St. John, Walter Jones, and Thuy Trang, you know, when she was alive, obviously they didn't have the best relationship with Saban Brands. Things kind of ended on a sour note, and although he did come back for Zeo, you know, I'm pretty sure there was still some lingering tension there from what had happened previously with them leaving the show during the second season. So there's always been a bit of a tense relationship there between Austin St. John and Saban. So now that it's in Hasbro's hands, I can see the possibility here, the doors really opening up for seeing anybody who had a problem with how Saban was doing things. You know, that goes out the window now that Hasbro's got a hold of it. Now there's an opportunity here to see maybe people like Austin St. John, Walter Jones, and whoever else had issues with the way Saban was doing things. You know, now that it's under somebody else's care at this point, we could see the possibility of some of those characters returning to the show at different points. So this makes total sense, though, especially if they're going with the whole Koryuger, Aba Ranger, Jew Ranger team up with the Go Busters film that Super Sentai did. makes perfect sense to bring him back. I mean, he was the original Red Ranger. He will always be remembered as the very first leader of the show and the very first Red Ranger, of course. So it makes all the sense in the world to bring him back for this team up, and it's long overdue in my opinion. But I want to know what you guys think about this. And now that, again, that Hasbro's got a hold of this, and as we've seen with Austin St. John also doing the voiceover of Jason in Battle for the Grid, are you happy to hear this news? Are you happy to hear that now it seems like he's going to be much more actively involved with Power Ranger stuff? And it just seems like this is really happening because of the fact that Hasbro has it now. Because as we saw before, Austin had talked about the possibility of, that he was open to the possibility in the past, which is, this is a video I'll go ahead and link here for you guys to see as well in the description below. I had asked him years ago about the potential to being a part of Dino Charge before Dino Charge was being made, or as it was being produced. If Saban Brands had approached him to be a part of Dino Charge, would he be open to the possibility of returning to the show? And even back then, even though, again, he didn't have the best things to say about Saban Brands, he was open to returning to the franchise even back then. But now it seems that now that Saban Brands is completely out of the picture, there's going to be more of a possibility to see him involved in Power Rangers projects, and probably people that we thought we'd never see back in Power Rangers related projects. We might start seeing them now that Hasbro's got a hold of the franchise. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you happy for this news? Do you not care? Let me know what you think. Let's have a discussion about it. Until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues.